will point out to it that this thing, they put this thing on social media or in the papers for you. You get. So if they have that order, that thing that says go and do that, that is what they will do. And once that is done, once that is done, it is binding. She cannot say she does not see, she hasn't seen it. The only way, if they don't do the social media and the newspaper, and the court only says go and paste it on her last known address, the only way that would be invalidated is if she has moved out. It should be she's moved to Ibadan, because the jurisdiction is not there. And the court knows that, these people know that she has moved to Ibadan. Then they have to go back to the court again and find another way to save her. But me, I'm saying to save all these issues, and which is what Bolibi was also saying. If they want to paste it, if they have the order to paste it, let them paste it. Let's even move to the next stage. Let Wunmi to go and look at it there, get what she needs to do. Let's move to the next stage. If they want to see Wunmi, we don't want to give them Wunmi's address. Okay, Wunmi will say, I'll be in my lawyer's place 10 o'clock on Monday. Bring your whatever you have. Let me collect it. Let's move on. So all this hide and seek. Let's move on to the next stage, because we will be saying they are not serious. They would also be saying Wunmi is not serious. Why can they not find Wunmi? Why are you not giving us Wunmi's address? You get the address that they know is where they have gone to. From what we heard, they asked the lawyer for the new address. The lawyer is not giving it, which it is understandable. Yeah. But then, how do we see her? Tell us how we want to see her. So the lawyer should be saying.
I think Wunmi can easily say that they should drop it with her lawyer, because if they should. It
has to be served in person. It has to be served in person.
They're gonna trace him, but they're gonna trace that girl.
Yeah, that's risky for her.
They're gonna trace her back home.
No, they can't. The thing is.
What are you talking about? They
will. But because Wunmi is Wunmi does not mean that the rule of the court must change. That is what we need to understand. If Wunmi will be traced back, they will kill her, they will do this. But the law says that they have to serve her in person. So what do? We will not say because Wunmi, they will trace her, they will do this, so she will be running. They will be saying she's running. We will be saying they don't want to do it. You get, so let anybody do what needs to be done, get these things sorted, move to the next stage. The law says he has to be served in person. To be safe, Wunmi go to lawyer. We are saying they will trace her home. Wunmi, go to your last known address with your lawyer. We are saying they will trace her home. Can she not take security and go there?
Well,
and find a way that they will get back home. She going out. She went to that party now. Can they not trace her from there? You know?
Yeah, I believe that if they were actually authorized to serve this that way, I hope the solicitor will advise her right, because if the judge actually agreed that they should use substituted means to serve it, then the solicitor knows that is binding. Then I'm sure he will advise her right.
Exactly. Ambassador, I don't know if they saved her. Have you seen it? Are you sure they saved her? Have you seen did they save her in person, or they pasted it on the wall or on the last known address? Because this back and forth is too much. Both sides are saying, we are saying they don't want to do it. They are saying Wunmi doesn't want to do it. Let's reach a compromise. Both of you give her what you want to give her. Let everybody get out. Let's move to the next stage. This will just keep longing, and we will be supporting Wunmi wants to do it. They will be supporting Wunmi. They will be supporting Baba wants to do it. It's Wunmi that is running. Both sides are right. If they say Wunmi is running, they can't find her. We were saying Baba is not serious. We are right. But if we are saying Baba is not serious and she needs to be served in person, do they know where she is? They don't. We can't if we have to be real here, let's be real. If she needs to be served in person and they don't know where she is, you can't blame them for saying they want her address or she's running. So let's then decide. Lawyer can say, come to my office. If you come to our office, she's going out now. If anybody if they want to trace her, whatever, she would know how she get from that party. She would have known how she got home or how they disguised her, whatever, and she got home and nothing happened. So she can do that when they go to a lawyer or whatever. Maybe go somewhere else. Go. They will know who is tracing them or not. Get this thing done and let's
what are they really with that they want to serve her with? What are they really with now?
It's a notice of the application. So by law, you have to serve that person in person. You have to give it to that person like this. And if they've tried, they can't serve it, they go back to court and ask, which might be that maybe this is what Wunmi wants. Okay, they will trace me. I'm not coming, I will not go to that. I don't live in that address. So they should go and get substituted service, which is what they are claiming that they have now. So that substituted service basically would be that go and paste it, which is what they said. This is what they have. He said they should go and paste it on the wall of our last known address, which is the normal thing they would do. The judge can then have that, put it on social media.
Somebody will just.
So maybe that's what she wants.
That is
exactly.
Better.
So maybe that's what she wants. Maybe they ban.
I'll now advise her to go to anywhere, to go and meet them.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what she wants. She wanted them to go that. Then maybe they say then DJ Bami or something normally goes there. They can take the picture and send it to her. Yeah. And then we move on. They've done what they have to do. Wunmi has done what she has to do. When is the next court date? May 14. We'll meet there. The lawyer will go there to meet them. They saw whatever they want to do. Judge decides, oh, you can't, this is not, you can't do this, you can't do that. Case closed. Okay, Wunmi will say, okay, the judge has now said you cannot ask for it, but I am willing to do this and I'll do it. And he just says, and then you need to come and argue. I believe that the man has the right. Argue the case. If God give them court order to go and do it, you Kuku wanted to do it before, then you go and do it. So now we can move forward. All this one, they're shouting court order. They know what they're doing. They know they're trying to put out there for dragging to make her look like she's the one that doesn't want to. Exactly. That's what is happening. So, yeah, Ambassador, this is what they are saying to us. If they have that, fine. But what I'm saying is, in the morning today, Gurexy said, they asked him on York's platform. He said that everybody should calm down. Everything is done. I can categorically tell you that it's all done and dusted. The lawyers have done what they have to do. So that lady, it was the lady that asked him to say it, that they are hearing, that they want to hear it from Gurexy's mouth. So Gurexy said that everybody should calm down. The lawyers have done what they have to do. Everything is done and dusted. York now said, did they take picture and video? He said yes, that they should not worry, that in the next 2 hours, it will be all over social media. This is morning. This is almost 24 hours now. So going to 24 hours, we have not seen anything. Is it that they don't have it? Obviously, Gurexy would have lied if he said everything is done and dusted. Because even somebody, a random person, which they would probably send, because if the thing that the order they got to serve advice substituted means says only one thing you have to do, just paste on the wall. Don't put it on social media, don't put it in the newspapers. Just paste it on the wall. What people then do is you now get a random person to go and take the picture. Yeah. That will now put it online. At least it's not us. Anybody can say, I just passed by Mohbad's house, so this is what is there. They will now post it online. But even that one we haven't seen. So obviously it is not there. If it is there, they would have done that to make sure it's online. So Gurexy probably lied there. If he's saying everything is done and dusted in 2 hours, the pictures are ready. If in 2 hours it will start circulating. And York Daddy was happy. When he's ready, we'll scatter social media with it. We are still waiting, nothing done. So these people they know. I mean, the thing is, Gurexy now, they'll pull him up on a platform tomorrow now and be dragging him. It will be like they're doing what you do. Why can you say that if you are not 100% sure? Because it was so categorical. Everybody go and calm down. I can tell you that everything is done. Everything is sorted. They asked him for Wednesday. He said, don't worry, everything is ready. They are compiling it. In the next 2 hours, you will start seeing it on all social media. And those ones were happy. Almost 12 hours now. We haven't seen any. 24 hours, going to 24 hours. The internet has not scattered. So are you lying or what is going on? Obviously, I guess you lied. because there's no way you put that thing on that wall, on that house, that we wouldn't see it. You would have sent somebody, or somebody somewhere would have gone to take that picture and put it out. Normally, it's the people that put it that send random people to say, okay, you just go and open, even if you don't have an account, open one TikTok account and post it. Say, oh, I just found it on Mohbad's house. Nobody would know. They don't even know who it is. They can't hold them to it and say, we asked you not to put it on social media. It wasn't them that put it on. They just pasted it. A random person saw it and took the picture and put it online. So they have not gone against the law. This is what people normally do. So if they haven't done that, then obviously I don't think there's anything on that wall yet. So Guregzi lied there. I mean, I don't think they have substituted service. I'm doubting it. I'm doubting it, but what do I know? All this punch. It is them that will still go to Punch and say that thing is there now. You can go and take the picture. We have put it. Punch wants to break news now. It is them that will send it to Gizlove and send it to all these bloggers. Those one will put it out there. This is now, they have now served Vomiva substituted meat. Everybody will be seeing it. So if it's not out there, it is not there. They haven't done it. They do, Ambassador, they do what? They have saved her. If they saved her personally, or they did that, they are substituted, whatever.
You know,
if they saved her personally, then we may not know.
I find it difficult to believe these people. I don't know why you are.
That's what I'm saying.
I find it difficult.
No, I'm not believing that. That's what I'm saying.
They called into Bukky Jesse show, and they were all saying nonsense. Baba was saying this, Gulesi was saying this. At a point, Bukky Jesse has to tell them that, am I too sure or so? Bukky Jesse has to correct them. Application, Kinikon, they call 3 different names. I don't believe in these people. I'm telling you, these people, I do not believe in them. They are buying time. They are buying time purposely. Let me tell you, they are also deceiving some of these their Justice for Mohbad. They are deceiving them too. Not every one of them really know what they are doing.
Ambassador, I'm not the one. Personally, it's me just believing that I don't think they have it. That's by the way. If they have it, fine. What I'm saying is, Guregzi said this morning that they have, because somebody saying they want to hear it, he's confirmed it that they have substituted service, that they asked them to paste on the wall. Somebody now said, have they done it? He said yes, that everybody should calm down. I can tell you for a fact that this is done and dusted. The host, York Daddy, now said he wants the video and the picture so that he can post it. Guregzi said in the next 2 hours that everything is ready. The team that is compiling it will start sending them out in 2 hours. And York Daddy was happy that we will scatter internet with it. Once it comes out like this, we'll start sharing and sharing. So that's why I'm saying that it is either that they have it, they haven't posted it, but Guregzi lied, or it was, let me not use the word lie, he wasn't saying the truth by saying it is done and dusted and the picture and video will start circulating in 2 hours. And what I'm even saying is, it doesn't even have to be circulated by them. If they've done it, if they put it there, it is them or somebody that would sell Gistlover or somebody, anybody can go there and take the picture and put it online. We would have seen it.
Ambassador, I don't understand you. Are you saying that they have pasted it there or what? Do you have the picture or the proof?
No, what he is saying is that that class confirmed that they have that substituted service.
No.
That maybe is next week. Next week.
I was on that line.
That maybe next week. Me, I understand, okay, if they have it and they want to do it next week, it's fine. Me, I was just saying what Guregzi said, that they've already pasted it. and that they were going to start sharing it into us since morning. So and we haven't seen it. So they may have it and not have done it, but Rexy just said his own just to the people on the platform, just to massage their ego or whatever, or to show that, oh yes, it's current. You know, they'll call him up tomorrow now and start saying, but you told us it's done. You will now start giving them long stories again for 2 hours, trying to explain why it didn't happen. You know. Next week, maybe they want to paste it next week, but Grexy, me, I heard you say it, and it was on York Daddy. York Daddy asked himself that, please, can you send me the picture on the video? He said, don't worry, everybody should calm down. The team that has the videos and the picture will start sending it out in 2 hours.
Ambassador, you said that one didn't split it in his mouth, and yes, where are you getting your information from? Because I don't understand you. Were you at the court? Did you speak with Wumi's lawyer? Please do not come here and patronize us. You know, if you come here, come the finger our brain.
I think Ambassador is back and forth, but what is the Ambassador saying? First of all, Dawa didn't split it in his mouth, but yes,
I was there.
Service has been. So I don't know.
Ambassador, the lawyer does not say, he does not say they should do what they wanted. That is not substituted order. Substituted order is a document. It would be a document and it will be spelled out what you need to do. So that is why I'm saying that story that we heard, I don't know, maybe it's incomplete or that they want Wumi's lawyer. Wumi's address. Wumi's lawyer said no. You can't give them the address, that they should give him the notice. They said no, they will not give him the notice, they will go and paste it on the wall. And that the judge said they should go and do whatever they can to save her. That is not an approval for a substituted service. Substituted service is a document that will tell you X, Y, Z, because you have to have a document to show this is what you agreed with us to do. You said us to go and paste it. They will put it there, go and put it on our wall. It's not by mouth. The judge will not say it by mouth. It has to be a document, you know, and telling them to go and do what they wanted to do. A judge can just say, just go and do whatever you want. That is so. The story is not complete there. If they already have the story, I'm not saying they don't have it, but that story that the judge said, judge does not give substituted service by verbal. It's a document. You apply for it and they approve it. They tell you what you should do. So we wait next week. Maybe they want to do it next week, and then we'll see what happens. But they should this thing should move fast. So let it be done. Let's move on. 14th of May.
People are getting tired now. For over
14th of May. Let it be that there is progress, not that they will say they have to go and do something. Let the judge mention the case and let it be. Let's move on from this serve or no serve. Both parties should find a way to make this thing work. Let's move on to the next step, even though it's not even related to the justice for mobile we are looking for.
No, well, Ambassador, I'd like to see the document too.
Hopefully by next sitting. I think that one is May 15th, the inquest. I think it's May 15th.
Yeah, I think it's May 15th, yeah.
And hopefully maybe the result would even be out by then. They would then say, okay, this is an homicide case, whatever. We also move again from there. So things will progress a lot more next month. That's 14th, 15th or whatever. We will see movement. I believe the result should be out by then, because that would be like 14 weeks or 15 weeks. From when the
why
minister.
Is nobody talking about the toxicology? They promised 10 weeks. 10 weeks is over now. But no one is talking about it.
This is what everybody should be talking about until people decided to be saying.
They are just talking about rubbish.
DNA. When everybody should be fighting the government, should be putting pressure on the government. Everybody, they are talking DNA. I'm talking or the king is the owner of the child.
They can't talk about the toxicology because they so much want Liam not to be Mohbad's son. because they want Baba Mohbad, with his false narratives. Òun jẹ̀yà lórí ọmọ. So they don't want anything to go to Wunmi. Only God knows what that did to every one of them. Wọn ò fẹ́ kí Wunmi kó jẹ ogún Mohbad débi pé ọmọ ẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ ogún Mohbad. So they so much want it that they are pushing the narrative that Liam is not Mohbad's son. You understand? So they are not bothered about the toxicology. They don't care about the
Everybody
toxicology.
should
They don't
be
care about
talking
the
about the
autopsy.
toxicology. We are not talking about the toxicology.
I've not seen anyone that has done that toxicology before.
What did you say, Boli B?
I said honestly, I've not seen anybody or anything or any time about that toxicology before.
They don't want it. They don't care. Kokowo.
Apart
Is
from
that
that,
royalty? Can you allow me to talk, please? Anytime I'm on the phone, I've not been talking since morning. Already one minute mo fẹ́ sọ.
okay, dá lóhùn náà, tẹ́ bá dá lóhùn kò ní jẹ́ kẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
Látẹ̀ nǹkan ni mo ti mi ò sọ̀rọ̀ látẹ̀ nǹkan Bọ́lí bí torí mo fún attention.
Náà fi ṣe kọ́ tó bá ti rẹ́dì ni.
God, ọ̀rọ̀ wà nù mí tí mo fẹ́ sọ kó jẹ́ kí n sọ.
All right.
It's not funny. Wọ́n rẹ́rìn ó mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe owó eré rìn.
ẹ lọ put it to bed, thanks me. Exactly. All right. So what I'm saying is, I've not heard anything about toxicology because I know that anytime I do my test, normal test, MMR, whatever, check my blood test, 3 days is out. Check my any test that I'm doing with my lab cup and all that, 3 days is out. But I don't know toxicology. It's actually toxic. Like they need to know like the extent of everything in that system. And what's that?
Go ahead.
So they need to know the extent of the toxic in that system, and coupled with the fact that this body died and was buried after 9 days, was exhumed. After being exhumed, the next day was when they started taking the samples. So I'm very sure that like a fresh body, taking a sample and doing a test on a fresh body is different from somebody that has been buried and then brought out and taking sample from that person. So I feel it's different. I don't know. I'm just saying my own, because if it was like a normal person taking toxicology, doing normal tests, lab tests doesn't take too long. Even when I was pregnant, then I did amniocentesis for my baby, to check if the baby is okay. I purposely did that test. It took a while, but it did not take forever like this one. I don't understand. That's why I'm saying, I'm making sure saying the category that I carry that. I've never witnessed anything like toxicology before. But me, I'm now seeing or thinking probably because this body has been buried for days and then brought out, exhumed to now take samples, then sent to another lab abroad, and everything. I know it takes time. Like toxicology is actually a very sensitive test, just like the amniocentesis, like taking the fluid out of the baby, from me taking the fluid out of the baby, to do the test. It wasn't so fast like when they take my blood, to do just the normal physical and everything. So I feel like that toxicology is actually a very sensitive test. That's why it's taking so long. And then,
But why is it taking forever and nobody is talking about it? Nobody is addressing it. You promised the whole world 10 weeks. They promised 10 weeks. And this is over 11 weeks now. Nobody to come out to address it.
when I did my amnio too, they promised me like 2 weeks, but it came out like 4 weeks. You understand? So the test is actually a very sensitive test. You know why is it sensitive? Because that amnio is going to detect the sickle cell trait of the baby. It's going to detect whether the baby has Down syndrome. So it's going to detect so many things about the baby. So what it said was 2 weeks, and it has a time. I was even running out of that time frame of doing that test, because it has a time of you doing that test when the baby is not so big. That's when they can take the fluid. When the baby is too big, they will not want to take the fluid so that the needle will not touch the baby. So I was kind of running out of that time. So when I did the test, so they told me 2 weeks, but the result actually came out like 4 weeks. And that's why, because the test is actually very sensitive. to detect so many things. So I'm looking at this one too because they don't even have to do. You see, I just made mention of examples like this is not a fresh body. He has been buried. We don't know what happened when a body is being buried. It's only a pathologist that can explain all these things to us. Obviously, we don't have any pathologists in our midst to explain all these things to us. So this guy was buried for 9 days, and after that, exhumed. Samples was taken and sent abroad. We don't know how forever is taken and everything. We don't even know how long it's supposed to take on a good day toxicology because we don't even. Nobody can come out now and say that okay, they have witnessed toxicology results and how long it takes abroad. Nobody is giving us all these things. So it's just like Mohbad is the first case that they are doing toxicology abroad for now. In this case, that is taking like forever. But the last inquest was the date that they said they were going to bring the result. But obviously, it's like the result was not out. So they now had to move it again to 4 weeks, which is the next inquest. And then somebody came online too here saying that they don't read. Escapade already left. So now they said that they don't read this result at the court. I want to know where they normally read this result. That's the purpose of me talking right now. Like, because somebody said it, I think it was only Watosi that said they don't read the results in court. So where would they not read the result? Because they're making it short to us now that in 4 weeks' time, the result is definitely going to come out. So where would they not read the results? How would they not pass it to us and everything like that?
You and I are the only one. You and I are giving these people excuses that maybe because they assume the body has spent 9 days.
It's not just
No,
you and
but
I. You can Google it. I Google it. That's what I mean. Because fresh body is different from body that has been buried, has been for
but
9
I
days.
think they should address us. They are not addressing us. Nobody is talking about it. Okay, let's take for example, if Berekete did not talk about this thing, they wouldn't have said anything up to this moment. You understand? Nobody is talking about it.
Okay.
The reason why Yabo was so important is this whole case before they chase that girl away. If Yabo was still fully involved, at least she would be addressing us and be getting us information. Keeping quiet about it and not saying anything. It's somehow to me too. Not talking
Okay.
about anything for how many
So
months.
whose fault is that?
And these people and these other people, they were supposed to be. Let me tell you, the government will be laughing at us. Everyone knows, especially this Baba Mohbad team. That instead of them to be asking for that toxicology,
Exactly.
DNA.
Something
I
that
don't know why they are this daft. DNA. Is it the DNA that is going to tell us the death of the guy? I
Exactly.
don't
Sure, you see
understand.
now.
If the way you are shouting DNA is the same energy you are using for this toxicology and everything, who wouldn't be here today?
Exactly. Imagine all this energy and everything. We're pushing it onto the government that okay, this is what we want. Okay, with the masses, we just want to know what killed this guy. We just want to know the outcome and why this thing is taking so long. Can somebody just come out to all this energy? We should just put it on there. There's no way that probably somebody will come out and address us that okay, this is the reason. Because I'm very sure, like me and you, we are not. I'm not a pathologist. You're not a pathologist. It is only a pathologist that can tell us. I mean, I read it online that a fresh body that they want to take the sample from is different from a body that's been buried for 9 days, being exhumed, and after that day, taking the sample, and it's not even done in our country, took it abroad. You understand? So, I mean, I don't know. Me, I'm just feeling that the more they take samples, the more they test something from the sample, the more they see something, the more they want to test more, they want to go more, go harder. They will just keep finding something. I mean, that's why they say that somebody that has been buried, that they assumed that even if they want to do DNA for that person, they said something. I read something about the tissue, I forgot. That the tissue is not going to be like the way it used to be, blah 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 blah. But when they use the bone is actually accurate. That was when I made mention that time that, oh, even if they take the sample of Mohbad or the tissue is dead and is not working anymore, that they would cut his bone. That máa ṣá egungun ẹ̀. Nǹkan tí mo fi sọ́ngbà ẹ̀ nìyẹn, ọ̀tọ̀ ní pé mo ní mo máa ṣá Mohbad. Ṣèbó ti kú, kí ló tún fẹ́ ṣá fún? Tó bá ṣá ṣó mọ̀ nǹkan ọ̀ṣà òun ni. Tó bá ṣá Mohbad ṣó mọ̀ nǹkan ọ̀ṣà òun ni. Ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ti lọ. Ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ó ti lọ. But that one na just body. So that's why I said that, because of like what I read, ó ti pẹ́ nínú ilẹ̀ bó ṣe exhume yẹn. So tissue yẹn ó lè má fẹ́ accurate pẹ̀lú any sample tó bá ń lò fún, but bone ẹ̀ tó bá lo bone ẹ̀ fún DNA yẹn ó máa ṣiṣẹ́ dáadáa. So that was why I said it that time that okay, ó máa ṣá egungun and everything for the sample of the DNA. You know, so all these things is just a pathologist, but it's so sad that we don't have any pathologist that's going to come out and start explaining all these things to us. Now only scientists we get. Only scientists that we get. All too soon.
Ó ti sún wa 7 months 8 months a sì wà lórí every time.
Enjoy
And àwọn eléyìí ká ló ní ká ní bàbá bébì ṣé ká ní bàbá bébì these people oh my God ká ní bàbá bébì òun ṣé òun ló pa ọmọ ni I don't understand. Tẹ́ bá ti wá rí ká ní bàbá bébì after the all said and done ṣe máa move sí ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá ti sọ pé tí wọ́n bá ti ṣe DNA òun máa ṣe ń tó pa. Tẹ́ bá ti wá bí yín dá tẹ́ bá ti wá ṣe DNA ọjọ́ kejì kẹ́ má ṣe ní tó pa wo máa ti lọ nà yín jù.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè kan ó jáde lórí Instagram. Bóyá kí Wùmí ti ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́ńtàtì yẹn sísẹ pé olórí burúkú ni ó ní pé òun máa sanwó DNA ní hospital méjì.
Yeah, one lady like this.
Ó fi gbogbo ìṣòro ayé ẹ̀ àti àtàwọn relative tó ń jìyà ní Nàìjíríà ó fi yẹn lẹ̀. Ó ní kó máa sanwó DNA.
Òun náà fẹ́ join trend ni at least you got to know her now. Me too, I know her. If she no put her mouth, we no know her.
Make you join now with the money now, make you join now. So okay, ó náà máa sanwó sí 2 hospitals. So tó bá sì sọ pé òwèrè ara ẹ̀ náà máa sanwó sí 2 hospitals.
Do you know the submission that at least she should do it to prove herself? That submission dey vex me. I don't know where I dey see that submission. It dey vex me. To prove her innocent, at least she should do it to prove her innocent. If she's going to do it, she's going to do it because she wants to do it, not to prove her innocent to anybody. I just hate to hear that. To prove to the world, to prove her innocent, to prove this one. Let me tell you people should go and write it down. You people should go and write it down. By the time this girl do this DNA finish, they will come up with another thing. They're going to come up with another thing. That is why I know most of you people will be like, don't be surprised they might come up with HIV test. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised that they might pick that aspect of infection. Maybe it was infection. Her sister says she has infection. Don't be surprised. By the time they are done with this DNA, after fighting that it's a lie, it's a truth, maybe they manipulate it, maybe they do this, they're gonna come up with something else just to divert people. See, for how long have we all have been spending on this case now? Nobody is talking about the guy loyalties. Do you understand? So they're gonna, at the end of the day, it will take a while. They know they might even forget about the loyalties.
His lawyer will be doing something now. His lawyer is not going to be looking at all this nonsense, dumb people. He has management.
Do you know that this thing that they are diverting people, they are changing our focus? Do you know that there are something that they are doing on the G? For them to be doing all this thing that you are doing, do you think they are just doing it for fun or just to buy time? They are doing it for a purpose.
Whatever reason they are doing this thing for. Whatever reason that they are doing this thing for, at the end of the day, Wunmi will do DNA, the result will be out, they will get the results, and then when it gets to the time of the royalties, he has a lawyer, right, that knows everything, that has the old documents and everything to file for the old royalties and everything. probably Mohbad has said one or two. At the end of the day, it's still that Mohbad lawyer that is still going to share this property, whether Baba Mohbad likes it or not. That was his lawyer. Only lawyer tó fi kú. So òun ló ṣì máa pín property yẹn. Bóyá ló wá fẹ́ tó bá kọ̀, kò ní choice.
Running a GoFundMe with their track record and their history of almost 9 or 8. Would you not rather that you put all your efforts in Brekete than trusting these children? So please explain to me why you are not pushing for Brekete to be in charge and commander-in-chief of this movement. You are now supporting people that are children to be giving money. So that's like 3 questions in one. Let me break it down.
Let me just answer it one by one so that you can continue.
Your new modalities, I want to hear it. What they have told you, what you are sure of, how are you convinced that the new or whatever modalities will bring justice? That's number one. Number two, why have we wasted our energy and effort on Brekete? Is Brekete now useless? So please, I want you to explain this to us.
Can I answer the question, please? No, please, just wait. Just wait. You were asking questions, you're not answering questions. You know, honestly speaking, African television, we do not want to cause commotions. First of all, that is why we just have to forge a way forward. On the side of Berekete, has to, Berekete will have to, this is up to Berekete. Okay, Berekete has his reputation on the line. All right, for him not to have addressed this issue properly the way it should have been addressed, was chosen to address this issue properly, because all of us will agree that Berekete has not, really follow up with this case with the way he was supposed to, follow up with the case. All right, now Berekete promised us 10 weeks. The 10 weeks is over. Berekete was supposed to be in the criminal case. As he has told all of us. Was Berekete lawyer even in the inquest? No. Okay, this on the side of Berekete, this is a failure for me on the side of Berekete. Okay, Berekete just wants to wait for the government. Even if government say 2 years, he wants to wait for whatever they bring. Berekete doesn't want to challenge the government. He doesn't want to doubt them. He wants to believe. He wants to use his capacity to pressure them. Like to use his reach that, you guys, respect my face now. I'm part of this thing. You guys must do the right thing. That's kind of what Berekete is doing. Berekete really is not on ground. Autopsy is not doing. Toxicology is not doing. Berekete is not really doing anything. A case like this that got to the show of Berekete, he was supposed to take full control of the case, which he did not. And I've been crying this from the day one, that Berekete is doing nothing. That can we get something done? Can we on our own get something done? Because I see nothing coming from Berekete. And 10 days is over. Berekete is still saying that he's going to do. I know he's waiting for the government. He's waiting for whatever the government is going to bring. Okay, that's just what he wants. If the government brings something that's favorable, he will celebrate that, we have won. If it doesn't go his way, he will just find a way to excuse himself. That one, I understand how those kind of stuff work. Berekete is not somebody that I know him through Baba Mohbad case, so I don't want to. It's a case that is bigger than him. He doesn't want to have issues with the government. From the way he has spoken, he said, I don't want to fight the government. We don't fight the government here. But in a case like this, there are so many irregularities from the side of the government that we need somebody who will challenge the government on so many areas, so many fronts. So which he is not ready on that front. So that is on the side of Berekete. So it's because of the shortcoming of Berekete that led to the expansion of the team. Okay, that is a new modality. The modalities right now, the team is being expanded to be able to have some to be able to provide answers to some unanswered questions which the previous team have been unable to give answer to. Okay, for example, this previous team of Odumosun, they resumed around December. From December to now, that's about 5 months. And in the 5 months, honestly speaking, I think you were there November or so, but I think the Odumosun, there was a transfer between Fadile to Odumosun by December. With all fairness. So December to now, that's about 4 to 5 months. Okay, that Odumosun has been in the job, but and he has not been able to achieve, a lot. He has not achieved, if for something I will say anything. That's how I say it. Okay, I will say I have not seen anything tangible which he has achieved. But if if the frontliners, okay, for those from Mobile, if they are now convinced that expanding that team by including Wahab Shitum, okay, which has also a very huge energy, if they feel like including him is going to, get the ball rolling, that is a good thing. Okay, Wahab Shitu reputation is also on the line here to try to win a case for himself. To increase his whatever, to increase his rank or his post. So these are on one stand. Wahab Shitu is there and is a lead lawyer is a lead lawyer in the team, okay, between the two chamber, is the one taking charge of all of the criminal cases. So we'll just have to lay our trust on somebody. No matter what we do, we just have to lay our trust on somebody. And so that I will not be the barrier against the new angel. They said the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know. We have a new angel and we want to give this angel an iota of trust that, okay, if that is the way, and this is what is going to relieve. There's so much tension. There's so much tension having. This whole disagreement ongoing. There's tension on people. On both sides already. So to have this resolve, okay, is to yield to the demand of this team to say that, okay, there's no longer any excuse anymore. You say this is the way, this is how you want to do this. We have flawed it, and we have seen that you have accepted that this is flawed. They understand, they have admitted to all of this things. Crunch Queen and Chairman came here for apology. They apologized to everybody, even to Lady Harris and to everybody. They tried to be friend with everybody. And so after all that, I watched their characters, I psychoanalyzed them, and they were submissive in their nature and was gentle and was not problem looking. And there was nothing much suspicious. So what else could I have done to continue to make problem when I've already seen that Baba Mohbad is already in the hands of these people? It's already in the hands of these people. We can only help in our own little ways and see how they can lead us. They have wanted to do it at all costs. So we just have to give them our prayer and our wishes and pray that that we win through them. This is these are the utmost reason why I will just have to support it, to have to see that they have no excuse, most especially when everything is made available. I don't know if that answer again your question, or is there any part of it that I have not answered?
Let me answer your point.
Sorry, guys. Let me conclude my question with Papa. This is the last comment.
Bro, you will come back, I beg. Bro, come back. No stop, I beg. I like question, I beg. It's like you don't know what we do here, please. Okay. There are people of brains here, I beg. Don't try next time.
I have asked you this question.
Ask questions forever, yeah. Papa, others are benefiting from it. Go on African TV, ask any question. Go on.
Can you hear me? I have asked you these questions because I want you to explain your position to people who heard you last week, 2 days ago, saying no to GoFundMe.
Exactly.
And now, like I said, I woke up and I'm seeing you bodaciously supporting GoFundMe. I'm going to tell you, as my brother, as my TikTok friend, I am not convinced of whatever convinced you. Whatever made you change your mind, you have not successfully carried me along or explained it to me right now. But I will tell you something. I will say in America, buyer beware. Buyer.
We can't even.
Hold on. Please, this is important. Because I know a lot of people don't hear everything and they take one word and they run with it. I don't support and I'm not against. Anywhere you can help the movement, help the movement. If it's Yalamala fund me and Yalamala knows Inspector General and she wants to talk to Inspector General, support her. If it's the Baba children, support them. But you haven't been against GoFundMe, taking a different stance overnight surprises me. But personally, I don't support any GoFundMe at this point. If you want to fund anything,
African TV, comment section.
Within the group that you know that you can hold people accountable. And with you and those people, your mechanism in place, you can achieve a specific result. a particular goal for justice. Right now, I've heard you giving me a lot of reasons. But number one, I don't know what the money is for. You want to pay a lawyer 20 billion, I be 20 million. Is that what the GoFundMe is for? And there's no clarity. And in the face of the fact that many funds have been collected and misappropriated, and it ended people in trouble with bad name, with bad reputation, accusation. It even brought the movement into disarray. People have raised money, and it has gotten nothing but bad name for the movement for Mohbad. For that reason, I advise everybody to work within your own team. Because this GoFundMe now, you're saying modalities. When you use the word modalities, what I expected to hear was, we're looking for XYZ amount. And that XYZ amount, ABC will be used for social purpose. It can be tracked through this person. XYZ will be used for social purpose. It will be tracked through this source. I didn't hear that from you talking about modalities. So, however they convince you, Papi, you're a man of your own. Let me just tell you, we are watching. I don't want you to put your name where they will come tomorrow and point fingers at you. That's all I'm going to say on that.
African TV, everybody understands the reason why we need this. Sometimes when you want to catch a fish, you put a bait in your hook. Do you do that? As a good fisherman that I am, I'm a fisherman, an Ilaje person from the coastal region of the Yoruba region. I know how to catch fish very, very well. I have seen that they are so desperate and all their excuses is just lying on the phone. Arifa is there. Also by the support of, because Arifa was also mentioned, okay, they're going to stretch their hand to reach out at Arifa. And to have to go that route, that is a very good move. It's a very good move, because I want to see what else would they put, what else would they say is their complaint, what will be their excuse anymore. Now there'll be no excuse anymore. Now nobody's the enemy anymore. Now all the pressure is going to be from them. It's going to be on them, because now all eyes is on you. You say you requested for this, you got it.
I know you are watching to now.
You give them what they want. Now you've got it. When you want to catch fish, you put bait. As the fish is eating the bait, you drag the fish up. So now you're giving them what they want. As they are there, then you are watching them, you're calculating them. Then at the end of the day, we become very close. We are so close to them. I never said perpetually that I would not support the GoFundMe. I said it was too early at the time of its creation, that let us wait after upcoming Monday. The Monday that passed, after the inquest, I was supposed to address it, okay? But again, I just didn't want to talk about it because a lot happened. Arifa was arrested, and I said, if these people are just going to get Arifa, at least I will even consider them working. Where's the Wahab Shitu? Why is Wahab Shitu not getting Arifa? So all of this is for the sake of Arifa again and the expense and everything. Okay, I just feel like if we continue to say that we don't need money, when these guys need money to do virtually everything, okay, we will be on the way. Okay, like in Justice Days, the reason why I didn't support the GoFundMe was because first we thought the inquest was going to end. That they were having, that they wanted to defraud us because inquest was going to end in 6 days, and then you introduce GoFundMe. But now inquest has not ended, and now it's just like we are starting all over again. And there are new characters, there are new people, new players who has come on board, and some of them, like Chairman, was coming from this platform. And as a result of that, we just have to give them a try and support them with our good wishes. That let them do it. Anybody can get it done. Justice is what we want. We don't want a style. We don't want it must not come through anybody. It can come to anybody. As long as we really want it. Like me, that I say I want justice, I'm looking for opponents, areas of agreement. And when they came to them, in the way they speak, with the way they speak, their conversation was convincing.
And I saw that seriousness that I was looking for Muyiwa. What I didn't see from Muyiwa, I didn't see from Gregson. I saw it in Chairman. Chairman possesses some substance. It's not just all over the place. And again, I don't, maybe because he has been here among us, you understand how we do things here. And we don't just fly things with emotions. We will give them a try. We will support them. And then we will hope that we get it right. We will not work against whatever they are doing. There have been some mistakes, yes, but we can get things resolved, yes. Baba Mohbad team, as we have said, there was a lady here that proposed that they want Baba Mohbad to have one PR. Baba Mohbad already have the lawyers. The lawyers will be reporting to Baba Mohbad or the PR of Baba Mohbad. The PR of Baba Mohbad will be feeding the public through Baba Mohbad's page. Through Baba Mohbad's page. All these TikTokers, people like Crunchy Queen, people like Gregson, people like Andy, all these guys, they have to just step away. Okay, these are the things which I discussed with Chairman. And as they are going to see into those things and have those things work, 1 or 2 persons is okay with Baba. Every other person, let them go away. We don't need all of them because we don't know who is a betrayer. 1 or 2 is okay just to divulge necessary information that is made to the public. Information not made to the public, keep it. And Baba Mohbad page has 52,000 followers. That page can serve all of us. They can post video there. We'll go and get update from Baba Mohbad's page. Not from any TikToker.